Hello everyone, welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. I'm SimonOuma and I'm here with Minnevolved.
Heyo! Simon tells me this is going to be insane
Very long.
and just it's already proven itself to be a little convoluted, but apparently it's going to get worse. And I have no idea how to feel about it, but we've discovered that two bodies have sort of vanished on us.
Yep. And we're still
And
chasing Robo Justice, and yes, this is very convoluted.
yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. So let's see how this conversation continues, shall we? There is no need to be afraid. No matter who murders, or no more murders will take place during this case.
I know that. I think I do, but...
I mean, that's still a freaky thing to deal with.
Hina.
If you're still nervous, I'll come with you.
Huh?
Okay. Thank you.
No need to thank me.
Then let's get moving. Yell out if you find anything.
Byakuya left the equipment room, followed by the others. I have to try to find out the two... Hold on. I have to try to find the two missing bodies. Where did I get out from? It's fine. Okay. So... I mean... Honestly, where do we even begin? Because, like... Well, not there, clearly. It's like, what do we do? Just go to every notable place and see if something happens?
It's one way to do it.
What's going on over here? That's the stairs down. That's the... What is the store?
That's the rec room.
I keep forgetting that's what the rec room door looks like. Okay, well... Alright, I don't even know where I'm trying to get to at this point. Cause, like... What is even in here? Oh, this is the classroom. Okay. Oh, it's Monokuma on the chalkboard.
It is.
What does that say? Getting tired of this. Okay.
Yeah, I just got in there.
Got you. I don't think we've seen this room yet. We may
I
have.
think we have.
We may have. It's been a while. I don't remember what we've seen and haven't seen. Okay, oh, shit. Fucking Celeste, chill. These people are legitimately scaring me. Makoto.
Come on.
Why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository.
Oh, wait, where's that?
The back of the art room.
Oh. Huh? You mean
Indeed.
I found them? Hifumi and Taka's bodies had been both hidden in the repository. Okay.
I've already told Hina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead.
Shit, okay. Fine, fair enough. Their bodies were in the repository. Okay then. Which way do I go? Not that way. How do I... It's shift, okay. art room was like right here. Okay. We got there in the end.
Yep.
Are the bodies here somewhere? I mean, we were told in here, so we're just gonna go in here. Up ahead is the repository. The doorknob turned. I guess it's unlocked.
Yeah, if you try going in here before they find you, the door's just locked and you can't go inside.
I see. Then I have no choice but to go inside. I mean, that's one way to progression gate, I guess.
Yep.
So I opened the door. And when I entered, I saw... Yeah. Yeah. The two bodies that had disappeared were right there. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, uh, unavoidable, un, uh, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time.
There you go.
Wait,
There's the announcement.
why did we only get this one now?
A body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Hey, Monokuma.
And so here we are.
It's the Monokuma File!
Without further ado, let me give you all the next Monokuma file. I was going to hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen.
So you deliberately waited on the announcement?
You deliberately waited, yes. It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right.
Stop talking.
Hand it over already.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Now, make sure to investigate with all of your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
See ya later!
Okay, see ya later.
Well, shit. Maybe I was wrong. Alright then.
Well then. Now that we've found the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprit.
What the heck?
Hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know?
That's terrible!
Dead. Gone forever. They're never coming back. Awful. This is all just too awful.
It's not great. Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this? Why? Why?
Large wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If this were some world of make-believe that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes, but this wasn't a movie. This wasn't... Well, hold up. Wait. No, hold on. I'm just processing this, sorry.
You're good.
He's alive again?
There is no fucking way.
Where am I?
How the... No...
Cold. So cold. Is winter coming?
Bruh.
Hifumi, wake up!
Huh? That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything. Before I met you all.
Wait, sorry, what?
I met you all.
His memories are all blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light. It's reaching out to me. Like the tail of a comet.
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember. Their name. Yasu. Hiro.
Okay, well, his eyes closed, and they never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death. Okay, yeah, I did not expect that to be real.
Yeah, that is something.
That fucked with me pretty hard.
You're good?
Yeah, no, I'm good. It just it confused like the hell out of me, really, because I was like, wait, I was wrong. I was right? I'm still wrong?
You might not necessarily be wrong.
Okay. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again.
This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins. No, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat. Bruh.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Going out of his way to return, just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring.
Oh, dude, chill. He said Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps...
Yasuhiro Hagakure. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So, in other words,
And with that, the case is solved.
Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Hifumi. And then going so far as to hide their bodies. a criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hero is?
What is this?
True. I can't forgive him. No way can I ever forgive him. Kill 2 of our friends?
That's fine.
Anyway, it's about time we tracked down the culprit. To our little life or death game here. Although, this time, it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look that way. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this. To make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. And here it
Finally,
is.
investigation start. After all that.
Okay, and we are going to be going all over the place, I can tell.
Oh yeah, lots to find.
Because we've obviously got to investigate here. We've got the equipment room. We've got the nurse's office. We've got the rec room.
We got more places than that, but yep, lots of places.
I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. I guess the library again, even.
Yeah, we gotta go there too.
That is so
And places
much.
we haven't been to yet, so
That
there's
is-
way more.
That is so much. Yeah, no, I'm not saying that's all there is. I'm just saying that's what I can think of off the top of my head. Like, that's
Yeah.
a lot. Well, I guess we're starting to hear. First, I'd better check out the Monokuma file. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon, i.e. the hammers.
Indeed, and that's all we get.
That's it?
Very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before.
Mm-hmm. That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. I mean, I guess. Before your eyes, maybe.
Maybe.
We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway.
Maybe.
Well,
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko?
perhaps.
Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice?
An accomplice?
What are you doing here?
Monokuma appears!
Don't be rude. I'm here to answer your question.
What question?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? Pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? during the first class trial.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
In other words,
So, please, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
So then.
So are you saying nobody worked together this time either?
hey,
Sorry, can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. Just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder.
phew.
Only one blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
So in other words,
Then we only need to figure out who that one blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal?
Well,
Okay. Let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is
extreme!
the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action.
The true blackened? So just one person.
Well now,
It's enough for explainifying. Down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all the contestants!
So there can only be one blackened. An accomplice wouldn't benefit. Then I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all.
You may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
However,
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's go back to the investigation.
Indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information.
So,
You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone a suspect? Just in case? Talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack.
I mean,
what?
What? I'm dead.
hi.
She's back. She did pass out from blood, so, you know.
She did.
Yeah. You. When did you? I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found.
Put the scissors away, hun.
Anyway, you there. Milk sack swimmer girl.
Bruh.
Milk sack?
You gotta be kidding!
Why you I gotta be a suspect.
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
Oh, what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time? I have an alibi, you know. Right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body.
Yep.
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like.
Valid. Actually, that's, you know.
He says smart things.
She thinks about her shit. She doesn't, like, she's fucking nuts, but she has a method to her madness.
She sure does.
Which is still fucking nuts, but, you know.
They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
Like, she is murderous, she's not indiscriminate.
Yeah. That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
It isn't.
Let's see.
On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies, like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
So then...
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina?
Sure. I'll be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
It's all clear now.
Then that's that. Let's begin.
This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi. So I figured out... So figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But... Maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems.
Monokuma
file has
file
been added
free.
to the truth bullets. Alrighty then. Well then. I guess we gotta
Let's get
pick
started.
we gotta pick a body, don't we?
Well, that's one way to start, yeah.
Alright, well, you know what? I'm gonna start with the first one that got his ass kicked. No offense, for me. I do feel bad for him at this point, honestly.
Yeah. Poor Hifumi.
Hifumi's big cold body is lying on the floor. His really big body. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository. Like, how'd you get him up the stairs without trailing blood everywhere?
That is a good question.
How'd you get him anywhere without trailing blood everywhere? Because there's clearly blood just continuing to spill out here.
Lots of blood.
All the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing it. How the hell? It's no good. I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. What do we got going on here? If I remember correctly, Hifumi's facial injury was also a blow to the head. Or fatal injury, not facial. Bruh. How did I read that wrong? Anyway, probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was lying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office. Whereas his body right now... That's it. His glasses. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. Oh, but they spotless now. But now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But why do that? But who would do that and why? Alrighty then. Hifumi's
Hifumi's glasses.
Added to the truth bullets. Let's go. Okay. So that's definitely odd. Taka. Let's check you out, my guy. Dude, the poor dude. Taka. He'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? So that I can believe. That way, there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. Okay, we got the tarp. The blue tarp. Okay, interesting. It's a dolly, doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. Oh, okay. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too bad to use. Huh? But wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? I didn't even notice that.
It was in there before, yeah.
Okay, cool. And look at the wheel. Wait, what about the wheel? Oh, it's pink. Or quote-unquote red. There's a blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? Okay, I guess it was a good call for me to look at that.
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool, very cool. Let me think. Is there other things to look at here? I'm gonna look at these. There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, although some are more like mallets. Mallets? Could the justice hammers have been designed using these as a model. Either way, all the hammers here have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait. For some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all, and it's wet. Okay. Did someone wash it recently? The spotless hammer. Okay. Willing to bet that was one of the justice hammers.
Been connected to them.
That's fair. What else do we have going on in here that we can look at? Anything?
You might need to click Taka's body again since you might have hit the tarp the first time. I'm not entirely sure, but could be something else with him.
Wait. Oh, that's Sakura. Okay, he'll never move again. I'm trying to... Hang on. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? Okay, hang on.
Yeah, that's the
what was
same.
the button? Yeah, no, there's only one thing to click here.
Okay, probably get it later then.
Let me double check here. I mean, we do have people to talk to.
Yeah, we should probably talk to them.
Start with Hina.
So,
Hey, Makoto? I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository.
Huh? What is it?
After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together.
but
And we came right to the repository, too, you know? Look around. But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside.
Huh. It was locked?
And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now?
I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in here. In there. But I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. Okay. Interesting. Sakura, what do you got? There are many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened.
So then.
Would you like my help? You know what? Let's hear what you have to say. Yeah, let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up. So we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. And soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor. Then quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her. Meaning, just after 7 o'clock. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo Justice. It also became clear that this Robo Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costumed assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, then resumed our search. But not long after leaving the nurse's office, what's wrong? Oh, sorry.
Let's be okay. Yeah. What's wrong?
I saw a shadow. Something moving around at the top of the stairs. Based on Celeste's claims, we went back to the 2nd floor, where we split up and began searching. Then right after that, Celeste screamed. This time, she had apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor.
Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you.
I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. And then... sounds.
Was
Huh?
Tiffany's scream, I believe.
Yes, it was. What was that?
What
Oh,
was
sorry.
that?
I'm sorry. I keep doing
You're good.
it. That came from downstairs. It must have been... Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back. At that point, we decided to split up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect up to the 3rd floor. And when we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi's corpse. Which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what had happened.
However,
But at that time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. Which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. But it played right after we saw Hifumi.
Indeed, it happened right when you saw Hifumi and Sakura and the others found Taka.
Yeah, but Hifumi
They're in
wasn't...
two different places.
But Hifumi wasn't technically dead because he spoke to us after this point.
That's possible. Taka was certainly dead, though.
Oh, he's definitely pretty friggin' dead. And that's when I showed up and told you about, hold on. Told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who just arrived to tell us something very unusual. Hifumi's body has disappeared. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was in fact gone. Then we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room.
This can't be happening.
Are we hallucinating all this or something? This time, Taka's body had disappeared. So from there, we began our search for both of the missing bodies. And after some time, Celeste told us she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository. And there, we discovered the two bodies that had apparently vanished. Yep. And that brings us up to now.
However,
Looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime. You know what? That was a pretty good way to summarize that. I think we need a break from this craziness.
Yeah, I thought that'd be the case, because that was a very long spiel.
Definitely, I mean, it's only gonna get longer.
Yeah, we only just really started investigating. It's gonna be a while before the trial.
Yeah. So, you know what? We'll do what we can next time. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and say thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed today's episode.
And yeah, thanks for watching, everyone.
We will see you guys next time. Peace!